What's up, YouTube? Hello, everybody. I'm gonna wait until some of you all get in here because I know this is sporadic. But welcome everyone into my YouTube live. Welcome to my comfortable space. And today I want us to talk about some business mindset things that we could just really go over, okay? Because my consultations have been very interesting. Let me see here. We're on YouTube. And I hope everyone's day is going well. So this live is probably going to go for a minute, so we're going to hop right into it. Let me just hop on my studio really quick. How's everybody's day been? Hey, what's going on? How's everybody's day? Also, I want to search for some grants too. Maybe I should have named it Grant Search with Shelby. Okay, let me see here. All right. Hey, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, how do I put? I'm going to put my information here. So obviously, you can text #business. Okay, so couple things that I want to go over here. Then I guess we can end this with searching for some grants, right? So first off, I want to know how everybody's week is going. I know we'll get some more people in the room. Maybe I should put on here a grant searching with Shelby, right? Live grant search and then business tips. Okay. My day has been very interesting, okay? So I just want us to come on here today because I didn't want to miss like another day without getting on live because, being on live, I love being on live with you all. Hopefully, let me see if I can do this here and make it better. Okay. All right, so I'm going to end this live, obviously, with searching for some grants, so you guys definitely want to stick towards the end. But mainly, I wanted to go on live with you all just to see if you had any questions, especially business questions, because I've been going on live on Instagram, and I've been allowing people on Instagram to, ask me any business-related questions that you guys might have, especially when we're talking about foundations, how to start a business, how to be bankable, right? And also, just how to get approved for grants, right? What a grantor might need and how grants work, right? So I guess I can start it off with saying you just want to make sure you have all of your credentials together when we're talking about grant opportunities, right? So one of the most questions I always get is, do you actually have to have an LLC in order for you to apply for grants? And the answer to that is no. Okay, you don't always have to have an LLC in order for you to qualify for a grant because you have grants out here that are specifically for startup opportunities, right? So you have the accelerator program grants, right? That'll give you $100,000 or more just for starting your own business, right? And then it also comes with the one-on-one mentorships. And inside of the one-on-one mentorships, they're actually showing you how to get the necessary business credentials you need in order to be bankable and also to increase your funding opportunities, right? So you don't always necessarily have to have an LLC, okay? Now, for a majority of those grants that aren't for startups, right? Because you'll have more opportunities if you do have an LLC and you at least want to invest in getting the LLC, right? You want to show what have you invested in as the founder of the company. And having that LLC would be one of the ways that you've shown that you've actually invested in your business, right? You had to pay for your business license. So That is one thing that I can tell you. Another thing that I noticed as far as these business applications is, or business grant applications, is that they are looking for you all to have at least a website domain, right? Um, I know, like, in the process of you guys getting your foundations, it's an idea of, oh, should I have, like, I need to get a website done. You don't really have to have it like completely professionally done. If you guys use GoDaddy.com, GoDaddy officially has an artificial intelligence attached to it, to where once you put in your company's information and what your business industry is, you can actually have GoDaddy create a free website for you. Okay, a free website for you that at least outlines what your company is about, the industry is in, the company's phone number, email, and address, right? Which is pretty much the main things that you need to have on your business website. Something very simple, straight to the point, a one-page, website that you can use specifically for these grant opportunities until you get funded from a grant, and then you can find a freelancer to do like this super graphical website for you, right? So you want to have at least a domain, and the domain is the www.shelby.com, right? So, hello everybody. How's it going? How's your day been? So I wanted to go over any like business tips or any questions that you guys might have while you're starting your business, while you're trying to get business loans, business credit cards, while you're trying to become bankable, or while you're trying to increase your approval odds with grants. Also, so while you guys are typing your questions, this weekend on Saturday, I'm actually going to launch the How to Get Approved or How to Write a Grant ebook. Okay, so it'll be on my website, and I'll drop the link. Okay, so that way you guys can purchase it. So I'm really excited about that. So that way you guys can use it to apply for the grants that you are interested in, or you could just have me apply for them, right? Because I apply for grants all day. I apply for grants all day. And speaking of applying for grants, we'll definitely like stick to the end of the video because we're actually going to do a live grant search. Okay. So bankable means having your credentials together in order for you to be able to get a business banking account. Okay. So that's just the basics, having your LLC article and your EIN. Like those are the main two credentials that you need in order to help you get, a business bank account. Do I know any good grants in Washington State? Well, we can search for them. Okay, we can definitely search for some grants in Washington State. We can definitely search for some grants in Washington. Also, as far as with grants, I noticed that the healthcare industry has a lot more to offer. Okay, so if you guys are in the healthcare industry, yeah, you gotta hit me up because there's a lot of grants available for you all. Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Okay. Once you become bankable, a lot of people don't know this, but once you actually become a business bank account, once you open up your business bank account, that is actually the day that a lot of these loan opportunities and business credit cards, they technically use that date as your start date. Okay. The day you become bankable is actually the day that you start being in business. As far as when we're talking about banking. Okay. Rhode Island and acupuncture. So in that industry, that will be more like, I believe, healthcare. So you can do any universal healthcare grants. I use grants.gov to search for all of these grants, you guys. So yeah. Have you guys ever used grants.gov before to actually search for your grants? I'm starting in Washington first because he asked for Washington. Have you ever? Sorry. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. Okay, let me see. All right, Washington. Comment your state too. I want to see you guys state and your industry, so that way I can search for a grant for you. Yes, Katie, selling medical scrubs, you are definitely needed. You are actually what's called a technical assistance business, Miss Lady. So that $750,000 grant, you might need to try to get in there and apply for it. A technical assistance business would be a business that services anyone nationwide, right? So you provide a service or a product to anyone nationwide, all right? Not just for your specific area. It has to be something that everybody can use. All right, what I have? I haven't. We will have to check this out. So yeah, Jen, grants.gov, all right, is where you would actually search and apply for grants for all grants. That is like even international grants, right? That is the government of harboring the grants, okay? Pretty much just the grant government website, okay? And all grants, especially federal grants that are given out, has to be posted on that site in order for it to be an actual true grant. So even with the grants with your local areas, that is nonprofit organizations, you might have some women-owned small business groups and things like that that gives out like $3,000 a month or something. They even have to post their grants on grants.gov in order for it to be considered a grant, right? So yeah. Yes. So, Tashumbi, I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Williams, you said you need some grants to build homes for low to medium income housing in Tennessee. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely grants for that. So grants for, you deciding to build up or do some renos, right? Renovation and some development in rural and undeserved areas. Yeah, there's definitely grants available. So the thing about that is when you are doing something like that or you're in real estate and you decide that you want to get some grants to invest in your projects, then what you want to do is make sure that that zone, all right, that zone is an undeserved area. It has to actually label as that, okay? If not, then it won't work. All right, North Carolina. We got North Carolina in the building. Grants for women operating motorcycle, truck driving, and driving educational schools. Okay, so that's a technical assistance business. So the $750,000 grant will be great for you because you are actually a school, an institution. Okay, so that's dope. Okay, all right, that's lit. Grants for startup for the restaurant. So yeah, the SBA is actually giving out still the restaurant Revi grant, but also if you are in Florida, we got a whole bunch of grants going on down here. Okay, so yeah, I'll be searching for us too. All right, so let's get on the search then. So first off, we had Washington. Looks like they have some for improving housing programs out there. So pretty much the same thing like I was saying before, if you decided that you wanted to build up in rural areas. Okay, so I need your help because I cannot find anywhere for a startup online. So you have to use grants.gov. Grants.gov is a site that I use, but it's not an easy site to really comprehend. It's very outdated. It's outdated, okay? And I've been on that site for a while, so that's how I know how to navigate through it. Honestly, but I totally get it if you get on there and your mind is like, no, I get it. I totally get it. Let me see here. Blacks to female business owners. Let me see. What is this one about? Oh, let me log in. Let me go back to where I was. Here we go. So it says, oh, that's the Fearless Drivers Grant. Fearless Fund, $20,000 to all small for Black female small business owners. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, that is a really great grant to go with. And that grant is actually based out of Atlanta, but anybody nationwide can apply for that one. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm searching through Washington. I'm still searching for you. Startup businesses to participate in a development program. What's this? A U.S. Early Stage Accelerator Program. Mm, okay. So, opportunity for USA startup businesses to participate in a business development program. The purpose of the program is to enhance readiness for the marketplace and to improve business success. All right. I don't see if they have any funding for it though. I don't see if real estate. Okay. I don't see. I don't think this one has any funding. I think it's only like in-kind support. That's through. It's called masschallenge.org. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can put the. Here you go. I'm gonna put the link here for you in the chat. CB the CEO, hi, can you show how you're searching for the grants? So can you search for the grants for nonprofit catering to single fathers? Nonprofits I don't search for. Nonprofits do take a while because nonprofits require a lot, okay? And I'm not applying for them. And also, I wish I could show you my screen, but I have you on my phone and I'm on the laptop, so it's like it's gonna be hard for me to show you the screen. But I'm using grants.gov, and as soon as you go on grants.gov, on the side there's like a keyword search. I wish I can I had my thing where I can show you guys know what I mean, where you can do double screens or something. I don't have that technology going on right now. But once you go to grants.gov, then you can, and also you want to make sure you create a let me see here. I just literally completely got logged out, so sorry you guys. I'm going back in there. When you go in there, just click on search for grants, and then there's a keyword search on the left hand side. But maybe let me see if I can try to show you a little bit, but I won't be able to hold it for long. Let me see. See, and then you have this search bar here, and then you just type in I could type in mental health. And then search. All right, and then now we have a whole new mental health search here. Okay, posted. You want to check the posting dates. These are new, right? And then you could just click on it, that opportunity, and then you would read through the eligibility requirements. And what I'm reading is the descriptions. Okay, so I hope that gives you a better understanding of how this works. I hope that gives you a better understanding. I can't really hold it for long because my phone's kind of heavy and trying to do this at the same time. So yeah, that's how I'm searching for these grants, if you wanted to know. Okay, about a grant for a for-profit company catering to mental health. So yeah, that's what you will go to. Grants.gov, CB the CEO. Go to grants.gov, and then I just showed you how to search for it. Okay, I'm gonna go in the order it was received. CB the CEO. I can't just cater to you. We got other people on here, right, y'all? We got other people on here. Let me see. Grants for women operating. What else we said here? Okay, Washington, you do the mass challenge because I don't know if that comes with money or not. We had Florida in here. We had North Carolina. Where was that? I'm going in order. Grants for Rhode Island. All right, let's start there. All right, Rhode Island. Rhode Island is technically, what state is that? It's New York, right? That's New York, right? Don't hurt me. Rhode Island is what? I need an answer. I'm gonna have to keep going. Let me put some ice in here. You got a couple seconds. Put some ice and some water. Rhode Island is the state. Okay, let me search for this. What? It's a state called Rhode Island. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's a state called Rhode Island. I never seen that on the state list. You know, gotta have me some alkaline water, man. Glorified. Sensational. All right. Let's get down to business then, Jen. Let's get down to business, Jen. Jen said Rhode Island is it is a state, girl. You done taught me something today. You done taught me something today. Said we are the smallest state in the country. I believe it because I was like, what? All right. I'm on Rhode Island, but I'm also answering you guys' side questions too. All right, so do you have to have an office front? No. No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, so I can't believe Rhode Island is a state. I'm still tripped out on that. Let's see what y'all got out there in the smallest state in the United States of America. This is just cute. What? Rhode Island in the building? How did you even find me? YouTube is great. It brings us all together. Okay. Are you like West Coast? I'm thinking you're West Coast, right? Or are you East Coast with me? Like, what? Tell me more about your state, Jen. Like, I want to know. Now I want to know. Okay, opportunity for Rhode Island entrepreneurs and startup companies to compete in awards. Let's see. East Coast. You East Coast with me? East Coast riders? All right, business competition. All right, so you have to submit a letter of intent for this by the 27th of March. All right. Near Massachusetts and Connecticut. Oh, okay. Northeast. Okay, gotcha. So it says opportunity for Rhode Island entrepreneurs and early stage companies to compete for cash awards and in-kind support to develop businesses. Applicants are required to submit an application prior to a full business plan. So you gotta have a business plan. In addition to the cash award, applicants may receive access to mentoring and working spaces, as well as opportunities to participate in further competition. The purpose of the program is to promote entrepreneurship and the development of startup and early stage companies in the state. Ooh, Rhode Island. The Rhode Island Business Competition has been organized to promote entrepreneurship and the development of startup and early stage companies in Rhode Island by encouraging submission of original business concepts that will lead to the development of new growth businesses. All right. What? Let me give you the link, Jen. I gotcha. It's not telling me how much money I get though. But the total amount in the grant funding that they're giving out, wait a minute. Bonus winner will automatically qualify as a semifinalist to Get Started Rhode Island 2023, which will award prizes valued at $50,000. Girl, you better get this $50,000. 50,000. All right, let me put it in the chat for you. Of course, it's my pleasure, girl. Go apply. Make sure you have a business plan. If you don't, make sure you text the number hashtag business, and then I can do the business plan for you. And I can do, okay. And I can have a great evening. Please email me, okay? Danette Brown. Make sure you text me though, because my emails, honestly, they get buried. They get buried. So many inquiries. But so Jen, if you don't have a business plan, and if none of you guys have a business plan before we actually start applying for these grants, because you'll notice that when you start applying for these grants, they have a submission place where you can upload your full business plan, and you want to do that, right? You want to provide as much information as you possibly can in order to set yourself aside from your competition. So if you don't have a business plan, a professional business plan put together, you can always hit me up, and I actually write superior business plans, okay? Something that's, I call them like modern day business plans, where they're not like your traditional Google template that you can download. Nothing wrong with the Google template, but this has more passion in it, and it also shows like the difference between you and your company, like your competitive analysis is what they call it. But in addition to that, in addition to all the other basic stuff, right? Your SWOT analysis, mission, vision, values, all that stuff. In addition to all of that, what I also add into your business plan is, how your company was sustained during economic disasters, which is pandemics and recessions, right? Because that's something that the grantors kind of want to see. They want to see like, all right, we just came out of this pandemic situation. Like how, if you was ever back in that situation, what you gonna do, right? So, that is really the key to what differentiates or what makes you set you aside from your competition, because most likely your competition is using the Google template. Okay. Yes, Jen, go ahead and get it, girl. 50,000. I just hope you get it. Okay, so moving on. We did Rhode Island. We got Florida. 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 All right, let's see. What's going on, cousins? Yeah, Rhode Island is its own state. Like, Jen done taught me something today, y'all. Okay. So, Rhode Island, we are all done with you. Now, Florida, you know, if you down here with me, what's up, cousin? I want to do email because I'm really not a chat person. You don't want to email? I won't be able to commit to that. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. And I cannot cater to everybody. So sorry about that. And you should be a chat person. Like, we should be able to talk on the phone, right? We should be able to talk on the phone because you're in business. You got to know how to talk to other people. How you going to be doing the business relationships or business to customer relationships and you're not comfortable with talking to people, or you're just not a person that likes to talk, right? You got to be able to voice what you need. Closed mouth don't get fed. I know your mama taught you that. All right, Florida. I know Thank you, Jen. You just done lit my night up. Okay, so I love learning new stuff, y'all, and just knowing that Rhode Island is a state, not actually. I thought it was in New York City, like Rhode Island, New York. I don't know, Sorry about that. That just shows I don't know all of the 50 something states that we have here. So yeah, I'm like half American, okay? Okay, so what's going on here in Florida? Because we got a lot going on here. Ooh. All right, we got Florida. Let's see. All right, disadvantaged entrepreneurs in there. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's a capital readiness program, 750K. Let me find out. It's based down here. No, it's based out of Washington. Okay, cool. I know, I'm a character, you guys. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm doing probably like, we're going on 30 minutes on here, so I'm probably gonna do a couple more. Economic growth. Oh, $5,000. $5,000. We can get Florida. Okay. Mom and Pop Small Business Grant Program, District 1. This is what I don't like about Florida grants, okay? What I don't like about our grants is they're very specific on the particular area, right? Where if you know, then you know what I mean. So our grants down here are district specific because they make it very clear that they only want a certain type of people to actually get this free money. Nothing wrong with my Latino brothers and sisters. Nothing wrong with my Jewish community brothers and sisters. Nothing wrong with nobody else from anywhere else. I'm not racist by any chance, but I am unapologetically pro-black. Okay, so with that being said, when I see grants like this, that's for District 1 in Miami-Dade County. That means it's only for those people in that district. And so if you know what District 1 is pretty much like the nice area of Miami-Dade County, okay? Yeah. But they get $5,000 if you are in District 1, Miami-Dade County. And it's for you to have economic growth and development, right? So it's just $5,000 just for you being either a mom and pop restaurant or just a small business in general. Let me keep looking, because that just pissed me off. I just don't like that they do that here. I don't like that they do that. Like, what? How you gonna just exit out Jacksonville? How you just gonna exit out Tampa? How you gonna exit out Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Broward County? You know? Like, they just show it. Okay, we got Leon County. Leon County is Tallahassee. See what I mean? Florida-based grants, they're very specific in the area. And I think it's because we are a pretty big state. So, yeah. What is this? Leon County. Finalists will receive a in-kind support and will be invited to present their ideas. Winner will receive cash prizes up to $15,000. So this is a tech grant program. Okay. Yeah, I know. Broward County needs money, and they never want to give Broward County nothing. Grants is for a small business. Let's see. $5,000 again. What is this about? All right, so District 8. So it looks like all of Miami-Dade can do the whole mom and pop, or 1 through 8. Districts 1 through 8. Yeah, this is District 9. They just keep posting the same thing, $5,000 for that. That's just like so aggravating for real. What is this? District 2. District 2 gets $7,000 for $7,500. Like, what makes them so great? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what? Just this whole searching for Florida right now is just pissing me off. District 13 only gets $2,500. I'm literally going through the list like quick because it's like, what is this? CTIA Wireless Foundation. Nah, that's not a good one. Nah, this is not a good one. Let me see, 5,000. Let me see, which district is this for? District 4. A majority of these are in Miami. Tampa Bay. Ooh, Tampa Bay. Okay, then. Tampa. Started a company in eligible locations to recognize innovative business practices. The award is intended to recognize businesses that are fast growing. All right, Tampa Bay. You must be located in Tampa. Nominate a local startup. So the deadline to submit the nominations is in 3 days, February 25th. All right, that's super cool. Marine. So we got one for Tampa, a whole bunch for Miami and different districts because that's how serious they are about targeting their areas. And then I don't really have one for like the whole Florida. This is a situation with Florida grants. It's a situation where we have to look specifically for like this actual city. That's what I don't like about Florida grants. Like I just feel like they just, like every other state in a grant search does like the whole entire state. Like Georgia, all Georgia, whatever. You can be from any county. You can apply for this as long as you live or reside or your business is based out of Georgia, out of that state. California, the same thing. They will either do like North Cali or like, South Cali. That's probably like the most segregated, I guess they would be. But other than that, no. Texas is the same thing. Texas is just as big, right? You get the whole Texas, right? So like Florida is just, ugh. Yeah, I don't like how they do us. It just segregate. Okay. Jacksonville Business Journal. Jacksonville has a grant available too. It's not telling me how much you get though. It's not telling me if you get money at all, so I don't know. Ooh, what is this? Launch program. Oh yeah, the launch program, $10,000. If you're a women-owned business, you could do the launch program. The deadline date for that is March 31st. It's $10,000. So if you don't know about it, I'll put it in the chat because this is a really great program to apply for. Okay. All right, so we got Florida. No, Broward County, this is terrible. This is terrible. I haven't seen one for Broward County. Yeah. And it's a lot of technology grants down here too. I'm really surprised that there's not a lot of Florida Business Organization eligible and innovative. I'm surprised that there's not any like grants for, look, this is specifically for Orlando. Like, what's up, Broward County? Yeah, launch is for all across America though. Launch is for all across America. So you can apply for this one. Okay. All right, give me another state, y'all. Florida pissing me off. Pissing me off. Yeah. What if your business plan has been stolen by one of these funding institutions? How does one avoid this? My moving crew support team. Okay, let me tell you something. At the beginning of your business plan, it must have a NDCPA, okay, which is a non-disclosure, non-complete clause, all right, agreement, all right, and so that should say you cannot talk about this, you cannot steal my idea, and you cannot like try to do what I just gave you. You know what I mean? The purpose of me giving you this entire business plan is for the sake of funding opportunities. That's it. So if they stole your business plan and they're actually using that, then you can sue them. And if you need a good lawyer, hit me up because Malaya, who is my attorney, she has well over 30 years in corporate law and she is lit. She is lit. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. If they stole your business plan and they're actually working on that, yeah, no. Unless you're saying like they stole the physical one and you just don't have one anymore. So whoever wrote the business plan, or if you can find it in your computer, then that'll be great. But if they actually like stole the entire idea and you actually see them working on it and you see them advertising about your idea that you gave them, yeah, you can sue them. Who we got? Tennessee, Maryland? Yeah. Tennessee. I thought I had another state on here, but I'll do Tennessee. All right, Tennessee. Let's see what y'all got going on. The agent that was awarded my funding stole. Hold on, it faded away. Stole the business plan and quit the company. The agent that was to award your funding, who was doing your funding, stole the business plan and quit the company. At the beginning of your business plan, did you have a confidential agreement? That's my next question to you. Tennessee, y'all have a lot of veteran, let me see, new startup fund. Okay, you gotta be a journalist for this. Oh, you did? You need to sue. Do you know the person's name? This is for journalists out in Tennessee. I'm gonna try to find one that's like universal, you know? Agriculture disasters. Yeah, if you know the person's name, then yeah, you can sue. Malaya is my attorney. She's really good. She's helping me get through my legal battles. I'm actually suing someone for defamation of character and all kind of stuff. So, and she's doing a phenomenal job. So, honestly, you know, and I can't wait to share my story about this crazy roller coaster that I'm going through with this whole lawsuit thing, because it's sad and it's like it's just a lot. Yeah, just text me to the 305 number and just say, hey, I need your lawyer's number, and then I'll know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Of course, it's my present. Buenos noches. Buenos noches means good afternoon, right? Buenos noches, mi amor. How's it going? ¿Está bien? Oh, you ain't know español poquito, yeah. I live in Miami. You gotta know something down here, okay? And parle en Creole a little bit. All of that. Because let me tell you, I have to know how to order my food. Yes. Okay, I was looking for Tennessee. I'm still on Tennessee, okay. $5,000 grants to Tennessee private and government entities for publicly accessible projects that benefit individuals with disabilities and older adults. Funding is intended to assist with the installation of changing tables that are appropriate for adults. Okay. So that's for persons with disabilities, $5,000 for that. You guys have a lot of like agriculture grants, so I don't know exactly what you're into. I didn't get to see that. Yeah, livestock, like the nursery tree grants, veteran-owned business. If you're a veteran, there's a veteran-owned business grant out there in Tennessee. It's called Entrepreneur Boot Camp for Veterans, and it's like 3 phases, so it looks like it's a 3-week program. So yeah. Oh, you're in housing? Okay. Economic development. Let me see. Research and National Technical Assistance Program. Let me see. EDA, U.S. Department. Technical Assistance Research Projects. Remote Economic Development in Distressed Regions. Applicants are advised that required registrations may take several days to complete. The EDA mission is to lead the Federal Economic Development Agency or agenda by promoting innovation and competitiveness, preparing American regions for growth and success in the worldwide economy. Through its R&TA programs, EDA works towards fulfilling its missions by funding research. All right, let's keep going. What's the notice of funding opportunity? NOFO. This looks like a lot of nonsense. Let's just get to the money. Oh, okay, it's $1 million worth. So you can get approximately 350K. So this is like something that will take, it will take a time. It will take a time to apply for this, but with economic development grants, they do require a lot. I'm gonna put this in the chat, but we can always, I want you to read through it thoroughly and make sure this is for you, because they have over $1.5 million available for this. But yeah, you're a veteran. Okay, yeah, they got veteran opportunities. They do have that. That's available. Let me go back to that grant too, so I can give it to you. Entrepreneurship boot camp. It's ongoing, so I'll send this to you as well. It's not telling me how much money is in this program though, so I'll give this to you. Okay. All right, moving on. All right, and you can always have me apply for some of the grants too. The EDA, I've seen that website before. They give out a lot of funding to people that are in the housing or the economic development programs, right? Or that you're in that space. So honestly, I want to know how that goes. So hopefully you hire me to do the job and we can work on that together. Buenos tardes. I hope I said that right. I'm learning my Spanish, okay? I'm learning a little bit more. Okay, so, muy bien. Okay, is there any New Jersey grants for starting a business? What's up, Jersey? What's up? I'm looking good in my color and brown, of course. Of course, you know, chocolate. I'm out here looking like a whole mocha latte. A mocha latte. I'm like your tiramisu. Am I looking? Is that what I want to say? Yeah, something like that. Caramel delight. Okay, perfect. So yeah, let's work on that together. That'll be dope. Because I want to see how EDA grants work. I've never really got the chance or the ability to apply for them before. So that would be really like favorable to do that, right? Like this MBDA grant, the $750,000. I had a time the other night filling out for those grants, okay? And it was steps. It's steps in it. With federal grants, they want to know everything. So you got to have a business plan first with those grants. Okay, so where was that? I'm going in order. Okay. I'm going in order. We have Maryland and Jersey. All right. Maryland. I think I did Maryland on the last live. Okay, we got like 10 more minutes on here. Maryland. Maryland, Maryland, Maryland. Where you at? Where you at? I cannot. I'm still stuck on Rhode Island, girl. She done did it tonight. Okay, so Maryland, and then I'll go to New Jersey. Everything's pretty much health field. What is your industry? That might help us on this search. What's your industry? Help me out. Help me. Help you. Okay. Maryland. You in Maryland, what industry are you in? We're searching for grants for your state right now. And then we're going to New Jersey. I just feel like my lashes are like gonna help me fly away right now. This is what, my lashes are so long, y'all. This is what supporting a black business do. Long lashes. I'm cracking on myself. This is funny. Motorcycle school, okay. Well, I can tell you that we won't be able to find one in motorcycle school, but yeah, like a school institution, right? Education grant, right? Yeah, engineering, rehab, engineering research. This might be kind of you too. No, it's not you. No. Cyber infrastructure is no. Driver education. Okay, yeah, I get it. Wouldn't really be under driver education either. It would just be under education, like educational programs, right? Yeah, that's it. No. Law enforcement, no. Businesses to benefit undeserved populations. Solar lights, no. Is y'all giving out solar panels out there? Administer a grant program for providing technology to law enforcement. Yeah, the technical assistance grant is the MBDA grant. You can do that one, but I can put the link. You know what? I'll put the link of that one in here. For the NBDA grant, that's a $750,000 opportunity. You will have to have a UEI number. You'll have to have a business plan, all right? And you'll have to create a grants.gov login, all right? Those are the main things you're gonna need. But I'm also searching for something else that can possibly be easier for you. Possibly be easier for you. Collective 365 grants. $10,000 to Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. nonprofit organizations, businesses, groups, and individuals that provide services to minority communities, girl. Okay, I got one for you, 10K. Collective 365 grant. Let me put this in the chat for you. Yes, you have what? You already have that? You already have what I just said? The collective 365 or no? Collective 365 grants. That's a $10,000 grant as long as you are serving minorities. So yeah. We already did Florida. You're welcome. You're welcome, Trey. Yeah, you can apply for that one. So if you're in Virginia, Washington, D.C., and if you're in Maryland, you can apply. The deadline for that one, though, is March 1st. So please apply for that one soon. This one, oh yeah, if you don't have a business plan, Trey, then the MBDA grant, It's not for you. Oh, also, you would have had to submit a letter of intent January 31st anyway, so you won't even be able to apply for that one right now. You got to wait until the next round. But the one I just gave you, you can apply for that one, okay? All right, so let's move on to the next. All right, Maryland out the building. We got New Jersey. New Jersey is next. Where my New Jersey girl at? Where is my Jersey girl? You was in here. And then we can do what? Georgia? We already did Florida. Florida. Y'all tell them how Florida went. Tell them how Florida went. It just wasn't great. Jersey, entertainment, recreational for all you. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? Florida just was like very specific in the area. We found a Tampa grant, we found a Jacksonville grant, we found an Orlando grant, and we found like 9 district grants specifically in Miami, but from District 1 through 9. Yeah. Florida doesn't have like a all Florida grant that everybody in Florida can apply for. It's very segregated, and it shows. Broward County, we didn't really find it. Okay, so we in Jersey, then looks like, well, we got Colorado, right? Colorado, you know what, Colorado is a place where that man, if you guys didn't hear the story, the black guy who owns 1,000 acres, and it's so unfortunate because the white people and other people are going on his land and just they're poisoning his little dog and his cows and stuff. Girl, y'all please donate to that man. I donated some money to that thing because I was like, man, we got to help this man out. All right, Jersey, I'm looking for you. It was just sad. Yeah, it was sad, Larissa. Like, like, let the man have. You know what I really believe though? If I know Americans like I know Americans, because I am one, I know about this here country, and I know when folks want something like that, there is something in that region on his land there's something on his land that he doesn't know about. That's a good resource. And I really believe, like, I don't know if it'll be like something like gold, or he's just like in the best area to possibly grow cannabis, right? It might be something like that. But I really do believe that where that man is and where his thousands of acres is, where he's located, something about his land that is so powerful that these people are willing to kill his own cattle right now, right? They're willing to do something seriously out of this world to get him off of his land. And not to mention, they've been trying to buy it. Remember, we had a conversation about eminent domain? My greatest fear is that happens to that man, right? He's not willing to sell his land at all. He's hell no. You know what I mean? And the law enforcement actually locked him up for him reporting all of the craziness that's going on. So, you know, my greatest fear, like I said, is that eminent domain will happen, which is when the government will actually give his city, right, his local town where he's at, some money to actually, you know, boot him out. Also, eminent domain is not only just for land as well, you guys. It also goes for small businesses. Excuse me. In the 70s or in the 80s, the late 80s, it was updated. The actual law was updated. Instead of them taking the law completely out, right, it was upgraded to the ability for, if a business owner wanted to come in and take your business, especially your physical brick and mortar, and the city or local town or the government deems that particular individual who wants to buy out your company that you refuse to sell to can actually run your company better than you and generate more of a profit, and also provide more profitable means to the United States of America, then the government will actually fund that business to be able to come in, or that local city or town, same thing, eminent domain, to be able to take your business. So let me give you an example. Jersey Girl, okay? Sorry, I'm calling you Jersey Girl. But Jersey Girl, you know I'm talking to you. You have an entertainment business, right? So say Elon Musk wants to come through and buy up your entertainment business, QC, YSL, Young Money Entertainment, and like all of these other, you know what I mean? Like all of these other really good entertainment places, right? That we know about. And say that Elon Musk is like, you know what, I want to get into the music industry now, and I want to pay all of y'all $100 million or whatever total. So y'all split it up how y'all want to, for your businesses, because I want to get into the entertainment business, right? Well, it's freaking Elon Musk, right? And so he clearly can come in and, without having any experiences, he would most likely be favorable too with the whole eminent domain situation, and they can allow him to actually take your business even if you decide to sell it or not to sell it, right? Because the government will deem him being more profitable at running your businesses than you will. Yeah. So, and it's like, okay, well, if Elon Musk owns all of these music labels, then obviously it will be more favorable into him, and he knows how he's just a great businessman and he will provide more jobs, blah, 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 than what you would have ever done as the actual owner. Florida passed a law that says you can't do eminent domain on a small business or or an actual land or actual home, unless after 10 years of operating or living on that land, which is even worse, right? Because that means I put 10 years of my life into my company just for y'all to be able to come in and take it if I refuse to sell it. What? Yeah. Eminent domain is real. So, yeah. All right, Jersey, they got all kinds of stuff in here. Livestock, removing ice from the roads. Everything but what we need. Business development. Let me see. Okay, that's the same thing I just went over. Energy efficient, large businesses to utilize energy efficient. They got like a lot of technical grants, hospital grants, medical grants. What? Media outlets to increase public engagement and awareness of news stories. I mean, I know you're in entertainment, but this is more like journalism. And they're not giving out no money, so no. I only like grants that where they're giving out money. Comic book store owners. Developers for housing projects, okay. I don't really see any for like the entertainment business. Let me see, what's this? Black Founder Startup. Now you can apply for this one. Grants of $5,000 and grants of $10,000 to USA Black women entrepreneurs to support local equal opportunities in business. The purpose of this grant is to support high impact ideas and solutions and break down the barriers of inequality. So you can get in between $5,000 to $10,000 for this grant opportunity. Okay, I actually think I talked about this one before. This is what? Oh yeah, this is SoGal Foundation. We know about that, but I'm gonna put that in the chat so you can apply for that one. Now, you guys, I really do believe that. Yes, I hope that guy in Colorado is A-okay. Yes, of course. $5,000 up to $10,000. You can apply for that one, okay? Ariel, my Jersey girl. Jersey girl, you run my world. I done came up with a whole song for you, girl. Okay, so Colorado. All right, so what they got out here for you? Grants of up to $10,000 to Colorado for-profit companies for global business development opportunities. Ooh, this is the STEP program, State Trade and Expansion Program Grant. Ooh, I like that. That's crazy. I just like instantly find something for y'all over there. Okay, so grants up to $10,000 to Colorado for-profit companies for global business development efforts. The purpose of this program is to help small businesses expand internationally. Funding is intended for business development activities. The purpose of this grant is to offset the cost of expanding internationally for small businesses. Okay, so if you want to take it, also, I need assistance in writing a business plan. Should I text them? Yeah, text the number. Text the number, please. Text my number, hashtag business to 305-686-0781. I think I pinned it. Text that, and then that way I can text you back after this live. Because it's after hours, so nobody who works for me is working. All right. But yeah. And then I'll have we can set up a consultation. We can talk more about it, or you can visit my website and you can get like directly straight to it. $10,000. Let me put this right here. $10,000 for Colorado. Okay, here you go. That's for Colorado. All right, you guys. We got 5 more minutes left on this live. We've been on here for a very long time, an hour. I need one more state. Yeah, but I know you said you have a cleaning business, so I mean, you're welcome. I mean, you can apply for it, $10,000, and we'll talk about it. Child business owner's financial impact. Yeah, so I need one more state. One more state. This is the last one. The last call. Last call for the grant search with Superior Shelby. Oh no, we're not doing that. All right, so let me see. Last call, last call. All right. North Carolina, Antonio, Ohio, California, okay, Georgia. We already did Georgia, I think. All right, let me see. We already did Washington. Karen, we already did Washington, girl. If you scroll through, you might be able to see one of the grants that you can apply for in Washington. I forgot which one I did. Let me see. North Carolina, back. California, just want to let you know because I keep seeing this grant that pulls up on every page. California is giving out a tax credit for any business that wants to either relocate to Cali. So that's just what I just keep seeing on each grant search that I get on here. So they must really be persistent in wanting to get this done. All right. I don't know what's their mission for getting us to move over there, but all right. The Carolinas have $5,000 for disaster relief funds, I guess. Weaver Fire Grant. So grants up to $5,000 to North Carolina businesses in eligible locations for disaster relief. Funding is intended to assist locals for profits that were forced to suspend operations or close due to a fire. I'm pretty sure that's not you, right? We'll keep on going. My pleasure. Okay, Ethereum, no. Fueling stations, no. Black-owned businesses, that's what I like to see right here. Black Business Support Fund Grant. So you get $2,500 to USA Black-owned small businesses in the funding sources service area for general support. So just general support. You have to be in Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Nebraska, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Texas. So go ahead and get your $2,000. All right, get your 2,000. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat for you. Okay, $2,000, 2,500 to be exact. 2,500 to be exact for North Kakalaki. Of course, it's my pleasure. I really do love coming on here and searching for grants really quick for you guys. So that way it can be convenient for you. You can search and apply for them yourself going on grants.gov. And yeah, going on grants.gov and searching for them, or you could just wait until Saturday comes, all right? And I'm actually dropping my how to apply for and how to get approved for and how to write a grant ebook, okay? It's really cool, has a lot of really good information on there, has an entire grant search engine or a list of different search engines that you can use to find grants that are most likely easier to comprehend than grants.gov. And then also I'm giving you all of my grant files, all right? You know what I mean? How I prepare myself before I'm writing you guys' grants and stuff. It'll have my personal story in there, how I got started with grants. That's like literally at the beginning. So I'm really excited about dropping that, okay? So it's only about like 30 bucks, okay? But it's something that if you can't afford my services, all right, for grant writing, you can always like do these things yourself. But mainly, I always advise that you guys definitely hire me or hire a grant writer in general. If you don't have the time to search and apply for these grants, right? I can be providing you guys with the how-to book, but it's essentially if you get to a point where you don't have the time, because you have to be consistent in writing grants, you can always hire me, okay? So you can always text hashtag grants to 305-686-0781, all right? And yeah. And also, so today on Instagram Live, you guys want to make sure you follow me on Instagram at superior.shelby. I did drop some really, really, really good ERC gems. I'm actually going to repost a part of that live. It's about 10 minutes. I'll repost it early in the morning so you can know more about the ERC, the Employee Retention Credit, and things that you should look out for. But in that same live, towards the end, we actually decided that we're going to do a networking event. Would you guys like that? A networking event here in Miami, okay? So I'm going to do a networking event the end of March, okay? I think we picked March 25th, 2023. And pretty much it's going to be a day where everybody just can just come, network, and get all of your questions answered. It's really called the Superior Business Development Networking Event. Very long, right? Superior networking event, okay? And so I want you guys to definitely come no matter what state you are in. Just come for a weekend, all right? Y'all, who wouldn't love to be in a Sunshine State? And then we get to just like hang out and you know, you'll get to learn all of the sauce that I have. I'm gonna bring some very well-known entrepreneurs in the building, okay? So you guys can, from different industries, so you can get to know more about how to scale in trucking, the beauty industry, whatever industry that you're in, music and entertainment. So I have some studio owners. I do know a lot of celebrities down here, so most likely they'll probably pull up. They usually pull up to my events. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Have food, music, and education and networking, okay? So you're gonna actually physically get to see me in person March 25th. So I'm gonna actually make the flyer and the entire pitch video for that so you guys can prepare for it. And hopefully come down here to Florida with me and come and just like, you know, learn all you can, ask all the questions you can, and just network with other individuals. So that way, when you go back to your city and states, you'll just feel refreshed, right? And feel like, oh, that was just such a great, it's like a vacation and it's a networking event all in one, right? Come to Miami and have a great time. For March 25th is the actual date, okay? So, and then if you are staying that whole weekend, Sundays I do my own like little regimen, right? Where I usually run on the beach. If you guys follow me on Instagram and stuff, I'm usually on there like just running on the beach. But we'll actually do yoga that next morning, right? So I'll do like a whole Sunday brunch just for us if you guys do stay the whole weekend. So that way you can do like my morning superior morning routine with me, which is like yoga, and then we'll just like actually have brunch, right? So I don't know if I'll do a yacht thing, I'll see, but I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, I'm still planning it. So I'm excited about it. I have all the full details for you guys by the end of this weekend, okay? So it was a pleasure having you guys on. Thanks so much for staying to the end of this video. Okay, this video was very long, but obviously I took the time out tonight to search and apply for grants for you. If you want me to actually apply for the grants, okay, sorry, not to search for it, but apply for the grants, then I got you. What he say? Do people be turning their backs towards you towards you so you'll notice it? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. But I love you. And even if they turn their backs on me, it doesn't matter because, God on my side, right? Yes. Okay, I love you guys. Jen, thanks so much for teaching me something new. And thank you all for staying on here. Trey, you were great. Antonio, I hope you apply for that money. Get that money. Okay, Ariel, definitely get that money. All of you guys that, stayed on to the end, get this money, okay? A letter of intent. Letter of intent means a letter that show what your intentions are, okay? What is your intent with getting this money, and just explain all of that in a letter form, okay? Doesn't have to be multiple pages. It can just be 2 simple paragraphs. The first paragraph is an introductory. Who are you? What is your company name? And what are your intentions for using this money, okay? That's a letter of intent. All right, so love you guys. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.